Have you ever wished you could just type in exactly the kind of person you're looking for? An influencer, a potential client, a business partner, and instantly get matched with the right people, complete with their contact info, and even have an AI draft the perfect outreach message for you. That's exactly the vision behind Lessie.ai, an AI-powered agent that promises to completely change how we do people search and professional outreach. In today's video, I'm going to take you inside Lessie.ai, explore the benefits and use cases, but also give you the real-world caveats you should know before you dive in. So what is Lessie.ai? At its core, it calls itself an AI agent for people search. Instead of you spending hours scrolling through LinkedIn profiles, hunting down emails, or messaging random people hoping for a response, Lessie.ai does all of that heavy lifting. You tell it who you're looking for, whether it's influencers in the fitness niche, decision makers in a certain industry, or even experts for collaboration. Then, the AI goes out, profiles potential contacts, sources data from public platforms, and brings you a curated list of relevant matches. But here's where it gets more interesting. It doesn't stop at simply showing you who's out there. Lessie.ai is designed to also help you reach out, craft personalized messages, and even automate parts of your outreach campaign. It's like having a virtual assistant dedicated to finding people and starting conversations on your behalf. Now, who exactly is this tool for? The use cases are actually pretty wide. If you're a marketer or part of an agency, Lessie.ai can dramatically cut down the time it takes to put together influencer campaigns. Instead of spending weeks researching, you could have a relevant list in minutes. If you're in B2B sales, you can use it to identify decision makers and reach them faster, without relying on outdated email lists. For startups, it could be used to identify potential partners, investors, or even early customers to build relationships with. Basically, if your work involves finding people and building connections, this kind of AI assistant could be a real time saver. That being said, I do think Lessie.ai represents an important step in where AI is headed. We're moving from AI tools that simply generate content or analyze data towards AI agents that actually take action for us. Lessie.ai is part of this trend. It doesn't just find opportunities, it also helps initiate the first move. Think about that for a second. An AI that not only searches but also starts conversations. That's a big shift. For businesses, especially small teams and startups with limited resources, this kind of automation can level the playing field. Now let me take you through the actual sign-up and user experience. When you first head over to Lessie.ai, the process is super simple and beginner-friendly. You don't have to fill out a bunch of forms or waste time. You can sign up instantly using your Google account. With just one click, you're in, and Lessie gets you straight to the main dashboard. You can join Discord to get the invitation code. No long waiting, no complicated onboarding. It's quick and seamless. Once you're inside, the dashboard really opens up the power of Lessie. Instead of a plain, confusing layout, you're greeted with a clean and structured interface where everything is organized into categories. Here, you can explore different use cases depending on what you need, whether that's finding influencers, tracking down investors, identifying company executives, or even discovering niche creators across industries. What makes this dashboard stand out is how practical and actionable it is. Each card you see represents a ready-made search or a request you can make with the AI. For example, instead of manually hunting for 50 influencers in your niche or trying to figure out which investors backed a certain company, Lessie lays out these options for you in a structured way. You simply pick the one that matches your goal. If you're in a field like influencer marketing, sales, or partnerships, Lessie.ai might be worth testing. But I recommend starting small. Run a pilot campaign, maybe use it to find a batch of contacts for a single project, and then measure the results. If it brings in valuable connections, then it could be worth scaling up. But don't rely on it as a one-click solution. At the end of the day, AI can open doors, but it's still your message, your value, and your relationship building that seals the deal. Let's talk about spam and authenticity. Automated outreach can be powerful, but it only works if the messages are thoughtful and tailored. If you just let the AI spray out generic pitches, your emails are going to end up in spam folders, and your brand reputation could take a hit. So while Lessie.ai gives you the tools, you still need to bring the human element of authentic communication. And that brings us to the end of today's breakdown of Lessie.ai. I'd love to know what you think. Would you use an AI tool to handle your outreach? Or do you still trust the human touch more when it comes to networking and partnerships? Let me know in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to AI LedgerX, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of AI. Until next time, this is AI LedgerX, and I'll see you in the next one.